What is up, everybody? Welcome in to what is going to be here a Jordan Love All-22 film breakdown. Really looking forward to this. Many of you guys know I was a big Jordan Love guy in the 2020 draft. He was actually my QB2, and after watching the game on Sunday, I don't know what people's expectations were, but I really thought he was being pretty unfairly criticized, at least watching the game live. Not that he was great or anything, but for one, Troy Aikman was just shredding the guy, expecting him to come out and play like Aaron Rodgers. I don't know what that was all about. I don't know what Jordan Love did to Troy Aikman's family, but I think Aikman owes the Love family an apology, along with the Kansas City Chiefs, for sticking his family up in the nosebleeds. But anyway, Twitter as well, just roasting Jordan Love for this performance. So I just wanted to take an objective look at the film, see what Jordan Love did or didn't do, and we can walk away kind of with one game of tape on Love heading into next season, because probably not going to see any more Jordan Love. But let's just get into this thing. I also want to remind you guys that if you enjoy this film breakdown, I do these videos exclusively on my Patreon. That is patreon.com/thatfranchise, guys. So you can head over there, you'll support my channel, and you'll get access to videos just like this. So here we go. First down. Trying to get a easy completion here. Play action boot. Well defended by the Chiefs. Willie Gay crashes down on this thing. It's a completable pass. High difficulty throw right there. I think at first he probably thinks he can outrun him and then decides that's not going to happen. Willie Gay is fast as hell. Certainly faster than any linebacker that he's ever had to run away from in his career. So ends up throwing it a little bit late. Off his back foot. Misses the throw. Could have had it there. High difficulty completion. I think just live to see another day on that one. Maybe a slight negative grade on that one, but nothing overly dramatic. So then we end up with a third down here. And this one, I think you're seeing some poor pocket footwork here. Keep shuffling, feel the pocket. That's tough for a young quarterback to have. Like if this is Rodgers, he steps into that void right there and hits the receiver sitting down in the zone. By the time he sees it, though, the pressure gets in and he ends up hitting the check down. Floats it too high, and Packers end up punting. So definitely a rhythm play that Love left on the board there. So first couple plays definitely not good. All right, we got empty here. First down. Nice quick hitting completion. Nothing crazy there, but that's his first NFL completion. And then this one I actually should have taken out. I took all the screens out of this cut up, so this is my fault. This one isn't supposed to be here. I think I initially left it in there to double check if this one was deflected or if he floated it. He ends up floating it high. Nothing, I really don't grade screens for quarterbacks personally. Just kind of useless, honestly. Very much dependent on everything else being set up in front of them. Okay, so this is, I think, the ensuing drive after the Chiefs went for it. Second and long. And you'll notice the bad snap here. And I think this play is an interesting one. Definitely a subjective play here, because what Love is supposed to do in this situation, or just in any snap really, is read the safety. That's the first job of the quarterback. I think that the snap here leads him into a panic, and I can't really be all that critical of him. First start in the NFL, he's been uncomfortable so far, and I think when he gets that bad snap, his mind immediately says, let's play this safe, let's hit the underneath and live for third down here. I don't know if a more, sorry, I went too far back there. I don't know if a more poised quarterback, certainly a Tom Brady, would say, okay, that's fine, bad snap, we'll live with it, settle in there, reassess the play. I think in Love's situation, he says, crap, I got to get rid of this thing. This play's broken because of a bad snap. Now, that's a very subjective view on this thing, because he really has a clean pocket here for a short amount of time, but, the right tackle, Billy Turner's getting pushed in, but that's the NFL. And this window, this throwing lane, is definitely opening up. You have cover 3 here. This safety is rolling over from the right side of the field. That is a gaping hole. And he should be leading Davante Adams on this play. Unfortunately, because of the bad snap, in my opinion, he goes straight to check down mentality. Let's not make a mistake here. I think it's fair for a rookie quarterback to act that way, but that's up for you guys to also make a decision on. Now, this is what I don't like. He shouldn't be making this throw. That could have been intercepted. Now, Matthew makes a quick break on this thing. It's a good play by Matthew, but he definitely got lucky. That's a negative graded play for sure. I don't think it's the end of the world. I think the bad snap really threw him off, and that's just a tough ask for a young quarterback to throw with anticipation over the middle of the field with the right tackle getting pushed in after a bad snap. Definitely a high difficulty play, but if you're coming in with the expectation that he needs to be Aaron Rodgers, then yeah, Rodgers probably makes that throw. Love didn't make the throw. So they kind of luck out on that one with it not getting intercepted, I suppose. And then this is another screen, but it's more of a downfield screen, so I included it. But screen all the way. It's actually a running back screen. Rewatching this, I didn't notice this the first time around. But Love, actually a heck of a play here. Honestly, the running back gets blown up. Screen's dead. He's dead to rights. He knows he can't get sacked here. Probably can't throw the ball. I mean, he could throw it into the dirt, kick the field goal. But he puts his eyes downfield on this screen. Off his back foot, hits Davante Adams. Now, I remember Troy Aikman, like, Jordan Love needs to lead Davante Adams on this so that he can catch it in stride and get the first down. That was the first time I was like, Troy, you're really expecting Jordan Love to put a perfect ball on Davante Adams in that situation? This is a screenplay. He's looking downfield, sees Davante Adams. That is not a bad ball given the context. That's actually a pretty damn impressive play from Jordan Love. Now, they end up short of the sticks. L'Jarius Sneed makes a great play on it. But that's actually a pretty good play by Jordan Love, honestly. All right, this is one of his best plays of the day. Play action. Nothing here. This does become a theme for the day, is the Chiefs' defensive backs and pass rush was really good in this game. I know the Chiefs' defense on the season has been really bad, but inside this game, coverage was pretty tight all day. No different here. Nowhere to go with the football in his own end zone. Steps outside, on the move, hits Dillon, gets 15 yards out of it. That's a good play by Jordan Love. That is poise in the back of the end zone. That's not an easy. I would just say it's easy to panic when you're inside your end zone. That is a good play right there by Jordan Love. Keeps his eyes downfield. So a couple of nice plays in a row. He's starting to get comfortable here. Okay, drop back under center. Again, nowhere to go with the football. Pocket's starting to collapse. Ends up rolling out. Shows some athleticism on the move. Picks up the first, a little bit short of the first down there. Stick that arm out a little bit next time, but good play. Good play extension. Maybe could have taken that. Sneed closes quickly. I think that's coulda, shoulda, woulda right there. I think that's a good play by Jordan Love. Sensing the pressure, getting out of the pocket. First down. Use your feet. This play is just a little backside slant, one-on-one. You got a pass interference. First down. Solid system play. Nothing crazy to take away there. Looked like good ball placement if Adams doesn't get. Earlier in the play, the other angle shows the DB slowed his running down. They end up flagging him for it. Okay, play action. Quarters coverage, maybe cover two actually. Let's see, these safeties both bail pretty quickly. So that's cover two. He is under immediate pressure. He's got linebacker, free rusher, right tackle also gets beat. So he's got to step up, use his feet. Ends up getting 4 yards of it. Nothing there for him to do. It's a good play by Love under pressure. Don't know the down and distance. Third down here. All right. So third down, wants to push the ball downfield. Hand in his face. Pressure gets in almost immediately here. So he's got to make a decision. Just finds his number one receiver, puts it up. You know, it's about all he can do in that situation. At this point in time, he knows he's got to get rid of that ball. That's not a throw he can make at that point in time. So I like the decision there. The ball placement, honestly, fine. All things considered, he's under pressure. Putting it up for Adams. We've seen Adams make that catch before. Now, Rodgers puts this thing right here because Rodgers is a machine on these back shoulders. If you're expecting Jordan Love with a hand in his face to make a perfectly placed back shoulder throw with 20 yards downfield and have that chemistry with Davante Adams, it's just not going to be there in his first start. So, in my opinion, just not a lot there. Tough play. All right, gets a little more time on this one. 3-man rush. Look at the chip by Allen Lazard there. 3-man rush. Chris Jones still beats the double team, by the way. So Jordan Love flushes out. On the move. About to get hit. Just lays it up there. Probably trying to put it out here. Throws it way behind. Aggressive push downfield, jump ball. You wish he was able to show the body control to lead his receiver a little more here. He still gets a lot of air under it so that this DB can't get back and make a play or jump up and make a play on it, rather. Let's see the other angle here. I mean, the fact that Chris Jones splits this. I mean, what is going on over here? What is Newman doing? Love should have had a lot more time against that than he got, but all things considered, pretty good play. Like drilled as he throws it. Some of these plays where there's something there, but he's really pressing, and it's a high difficulty throw. Like he is actually hit while he throws, throwing off his front toes. You can get a little bit better picture now for why he wasn't able to lead his receiver so much. And if you go back, you could say, oh, he's got to throw that earlier. Well, actually, if he throws that now, Matthew probably makes a break on it. So I don't think he gets clarity on who he should be throwing to until about right now. It's not a bad play. It's a risky play, but in a 2-minute situation, which they're in at that point, I'm totally fine with him putting the ball up and gave his receiver a chance. It's not an amazing play, but I would grade that positively. That'd probably be like a +1 for me. That's a missed throw. Blitz is on. I'd like to see him look where the blitz is coming here. That's pretty bad blitz recognition, which the Chiefs knew coming in that Love was not going to be prepared for the blitz. Short week of preparation in his first start. They overload that side. Love should probably be checking that because a lot of times you're going to get guys screaming wide open. I mean, that's pretty bad recognition against the blitz for sure, which was a theme in this game. All right, second down after that. Right side of the line just gets obliterated here. Back two players losing on the right side. Nowhere to go with the football. Runs it. Good play. So we get third down here. God, Newman again. Packers cannot wait to replace Newman when Bakhtiari gets back. So Love flushed out of the pocket, running for his life. Throw on the move is terrible. I mean, high difficulty throw on the move like that, but you got to be more accurate. Like, there's no way around it. It's a missed throw. You grade it negatively. Could have had that. Rodgers makes that throw in his sleep. Blitz again. As I said, was a theme in this game. And this is one of those back shoulder chemistry plays. Love also just doesn't have time to let that back shoulder develop. Honestly, I don't even know if rewatching this, I don't know if this is necessarily a chemistry thing as much as it is like, holy crap, I got to get rid of this and just hope Adams sees it in time. You know, that is his primary read here. It's difficult to say if that's coaching as far as not seeing this develop. It's difficult to know if that's a coaching thing where it's like, okay, if you get the 0, just put it up for Davante Adams, or if that's really Love just zeroing in on his number one. Obviously, this was there. But based on where his head goes pre-snap, very clearly that is his first read on the play. So, tough to know if that's on Love or the coaching. But obviously the underneath stuff would have been there. He didn't have time to get there. This is a broken screen. Another play I shouldn't have included. Play action boot this time. It's got a little more time. Hits DeGuara. Nice easy throw to get the drive started. Okay, this one's interesting because he ends up with the running back picking up Matthew really deep in the pocket. And that is such an uncomfortable feeling for these quarterbacks when you have to trust your running back to block, especially a guy like Tyrann Mathieu, who's a really good blitzer. So he's uncomfortable with this, and I can't blame him. I've seen pretty much every quarterback in the NFL get uncomfortable in this situation. So he enters, I got to get out of here mode, and I cannot blame him for that. Hard to say if he steps up here and just sits. Hard to say how well A.J. Dillon hangs in there, but again, I'm not going to fault him for that. And if he did sit in there, he might have seen that. So you guys can make your own verdict on that. I think he does see this late and has a little bit of, dang it. I had him. But first down, he ends up getting 5-6 yards out of it. But definitely, I would say that is a lack of poise against a blitz in that situation, which is a total theme in this game. I mean, here there's just nothing he can do there. And center gets beat immediately. Newman again misses the handoff, basically. So, I mean, he tries to make something out of nothing there, and he actually does. These are plays that are so freaking difficult to grade when they're flailing around trying to make some magic happen, and he actually completes it. Because it's just so impossible to know what's going on in his head at this point. Is he saying, okay, is he just in total chaos panic mode here? Or is he saying, if I spin around here, is he saying, I'm like, at this moment, is he saying, I'm going to throw this to Mercedes Lewis? I just got to find an angle that I can get it to him. Like, you guys can grade that yourself. That's just a high variance, random, chaotic play. I like that he makes something out of it, but I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing in that moment. Blitz again. 0 blitz. No separation. The theme of the game, of this game. I mean, what do you want him to do here? Just chuck it? Just chuck it out here immediately? I don't know. There's nothing he can do in that situation. That's just really good defense by the Chiefs. That is, you have Marquez Valdes-Scantling from the slot, and he can't separate immediately against this blitz. That is exactly what that is. And Allen Lazard, who takes 20 minutes to run a corner route. Like, that is absolutely not on Jordan Love right there. There's a nice intermediate throw right there. That's an NFL throw. Nice zip, nice ball placement, steps into the throw. Sees cover 3, he knows he's got the outside. This safety doesn't get enough depth. Beauty. Okay, we got play action. Another good play here. When he's gotten some time in this game now, he's settling in a little bit. It hasn't been much, but 4-man rush, cover 3. Remember earlier in the game, he was a little panicky, but settling in a little bit more now. Steps into the throw. A couple of really nice, high-level NFL throws early on in this drive here. Deep dig, nice ball placement. MVS with hands. All right. Next play. We've got a inverted cover 2 of sorts. Tyrann Mathieu. Love probably expecting closed middle here. He gets open middle. Reed should have been here. Tough throw if he were to make it, but kind of zeroes in the middle of the field here. Even though there's, I guess he's waiting on this deep dig. That's what it is. I was thinking that was a corner route. Okay. So that's actually not that bad, rewatching this, honestly. He's waiting on the deep dig. Because he gets open middle. He recognizes that. And I actually don't mind him waiting on that deep dig. Unfortunately, guess what happens? Royce Newman gets beat. And Love has to do something. So that actually makes a lot more sense rewatching this. I don't think that's a bad play by Love. Because that was going to be there. If his right guard doesn't get beat immediately, he steps into that throw and does exactly what he did the last 2 drives. But it's just not there. Pass rush gets home, so not much he can do there. So we got a 2nd down. Fine. Just trying to get rid of it. Get a quick completion on 2nd. 3rd and short. Nice play design here. You got Davante Adams. This is a good blitz beater right here. This is a good adjustment by LaFleur. They've been blitzing on 3rd down all day. So get him on the move. Buy a little bit of extra time. That's a good play call there. Adams doesn't get the spot on that, but good play by Love. Good placement. And then they actually run the exact same play the other way, basically. Different formation, but good adjustment by Love and LaFleur there. All right, I think this might be the pick. No. So he overthrows this one, 2nd down. Interesting how Adams is kind of... I think Adams is maybe expecting this to come... Because you notice how he's kind of trotting out of his break here? I think this is kind of one of those option stick routes, and I think he's saying, don't lead me to the outside, throw it inside a little bit. So that's just an inexperience sort of chemistry deal right there, in my opinion. More so than it is a missed throw. This is the interception. So, third down by 2 scores at this point. He's got to make something happen. Now, he doesn't have anywhere to go with the football here, right? He can take this check down, which is exactly what the Chiefs want him to do. His pressure is there. Yes, he could have stepped up. That'd be pretty high-level pocket presence stuff. I think he's saying, all right, I got Adams. This also, I think the commentating team was saying that they're hoping that this corner gets bumped off his coverage. He does not. But, this is an incredibly high difficult play. I honestly don't know what you truly want Love to do in this situation. It's not like a field goal helps them down 13. He wants to make a play. He puts it up for Adams. Now the throw is overthrown. It's an inaccurate pass. It's something you hope the wide receiver can at least break it up or make a play on it. It's I would say, below average play from Love and an unreal play by L'Jarius Sneed, who had great coverage on this play and an even better play on the football. I mean, that's a high level play by L'Jarius Sneed. So I don't really know what you want Love to do in that situation. I guess not overthrow it slightly would be a fair criticism of him there, but honestly not that bad of a play. Not a good play. So against the blitz again here. He's under such rapid pressure here, and some of this I think is on him for understanding his protections and where the blitz is coming from. There's a reason the Chiefs blitzed him so much in this game. You see it around the league too. Like, go to like Justin Fields' first couple starts. It's eerily familiar to teams just saying we are going to pin our ears back and make him prove that he can handle the blitz, and Love couldn't handle the blitz in this game. He ends up throwing this off his back foot. Hard to even criticize the accuracy in that situation. What else you would want him to do there? I guess throw it underneath. It's third down, right? Second down. I guess what you would say is look more at the 3-on-3 and see if you find an open receiver. He actually has he needs to look at MVS a little bit too. MVS has him stacked. But again, I don't know if it's a coaching thing that they were having him just go right to Adams in the face of the blitz. I don't think that's healthy. I think a couple plays now we've seen if he looked at the 3-on-3 side of the blitz, he had some receivers. So you hope that in the future he looks that way. Can't be perfect in your first start. All right, we got cover 2 here. Forced to take the check down. Pressure gets in. Royce Newman beat again. Surprise. Chris Jones, spin move. Really good play by Love here. Steps up, hits the underneath receiver, and allows the opportunity for Randall Cobb to make a great play here on third down. This is another one Aikman was just shredding him for. So he's got play action. We have a inverted safety blitz here. I shouldn't say inverted. A disguised cover 3 blitz here. 5-man rush. And Aikman was criticizing the accuracy on this play. Totally fair, right? But the problem that Aikman didn't criticize him for was that a veteran quarterback will recognize he's got one-on-one on the outside immediately. And if he's going to go here, he's got to go now, right? Love takes that extra hitch. He's got him. That's a very, very high difficult throw. He's got him. Defender about to blast him, Frank Clark. If your expectations were that Jordan Love was going to come in, recognize a disguised buzz safety as a cover 3, immediately get rid of this ball with an accurate throw to Davante Adams, your expectations were just too high for Jordan Love. And I'm a huge Jordan Love guy. That's too high of a difficulty play for Jordan Love to make at this stage in his career. I'm not criticizing the accuracy on this play because he does get hit while he's thrown. What he doesn't do is recognize this immediately. But it's also, he's under immediate pressure here. I don't know what else to tell people on this one, that very few quarterbacks make that play right there. Rodgers, Brady, Breeze, that's probably close to it. Same exact play here, by the way, that Adams and Love didn't hook up on. Cobb, again, sits down here, and Love throws the out route. I think that's a miscommunication thing as opposed to an inaccurate throw. You guys can make your own decisions on that one. I actually think Cobb should have run the out route. I think Love is right there. Blitzed again here, by the way. Was about to get hammered. I don't know. To me, that's a good play by Love, honestly. I think if you go back and watch Cobb, I think Cobb should have run the out here. He sits down. Love thinks he's going to break out, and he totally should have. He would have had room to run. Would have been a good throw. So we got second down. They definitely tried to get rid of the ball quick on second down to make third down more manageable, which is smart. And he made some good quick decisions in this game, in those plays, I thought. Good one there. Little spot concept. Correct read. And then that sets up the touchdown. Oh, not quite yet. This one's interesting, actually. Not going to Adams here. Blitz is coming. Off his back foot. That's actually a pretty nice throw, man. L'Jarius Sneed, great coverage on this play. Not an ounce of separation. That's a pretty good throw to the pylon there. Off his back foot. It's not a great throw, but I don't know. I hate these slow developing routes by Allen Lazard against these blitzes, man. Like, this is an actual wasted receiver on this play. You might as well have him in the backfield blocking. 3-step release and an out and in move. Like, you don't have time against these blitzes to run that crap. It's just a wasted effort. Which is like 80% of Allen Lazard's plays, except for this one coming up here, because he gets Daniel Sorensen on him. Again, has to throw this off his back foot because the pressure gets in immediately. This is his last play of the game here. Throws it off his back foot. Well-placed out route. Lazard makes a good play. So that's the Jordan Love film breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed spending 30 minutes to look at Jordan Love here. It was not all good, obviously, and I defended Jordan Love on Twitter because I felt like the expectations were too high, and I also felt like he was being unfairly criticized. This was, yes, I understand the Kansas City Chiefs defense has not been good this year, but if you just watch this game, I do believe that the Chiefs played a great game of defense, and they had a great game plan. Love was under pressure a ton in this game. His receivers were not. really separating at a high level. The throws that were available that he missed were very high difficulty plays. There's obviously a lot of room for him to grow. I think blitz recognition is going to have to be a focal point of his development as he goes back to the bench here. The big concern, I suppose, would be some of the inaccuracies, but I don't think he was egregiously inaccurate either. So, I don't know. I would give him like a C+ for this game, maybe a B-. I don't think it was this F performance that a lot of people, Troy Aikman included, made it sound like. And hell, if the Packers don't miss 2 field goals, fumble a punt giving the Chiefs another field goal, the narrative changes that Jordan Love came in here and outplayed Patrick Mahomes and beat the Chiefs on the road. So I'm just saying, I don't think this mass panic on Jordan Love is really necessary. I thought he made some really good plays. There was some rookie mistakes in there for a young quarterback, and was a high difficulty game. So again, these film breakdowns are available on Patreon. Hopefully going to be doing more and more of them because I've been so busy these last 5-6 weeks. But head over to patreon.com/thatfranchiseguy if you want to check that out. Hope you enjoyed the video. And yeah, we will see you guys soon for more NFL content. Make sure you subscribe for that. Peace.